The first bus comes at 7 a.m. Every morning, 7 days a week, Border Patrol agents drop off hundreds of migrants at the Iris Avenue Transit Center in San Isidro. And the buses just keep on coming. Every day, somewhere between 400 and 600 migrants come to San Diego. This includes people from all over the world. A Venezuelan migrant hoping to connect with her brother in Denver. A tired Ecuadorian business owner who has been on the road for 2 months. A Colombian woman with in-laws up in Utah. Maria Delia Sacorando is from Guatemala. She says it was difficult to leave her adult children and grandkids back home.
Triste, para mí triste porque dejé mis hijos, dejé mis nietos.
She owned a beauty salon for 40 years, but local gangs demanded protection payments. She had to shut it down when she could no longer afford the extortion fees.
Demasiado y no se podía.
Sacorando has a daughter in Los Angeles, and she just needs a little help getting there. And that's the situation most migrants find themselves in. More than 90% of them plan to reunite with family and friends in other parts of the country. While they're in San Diego, they mostly need a place to charge their phones and make travel arrangements. And for the last 2 months, the only people offering help to these migrants are volunteers, mutual aid groups, and nonprofit organizations. They say that they are getting zero support from any level of government.
We're not seeing the county drop off water anymore. We're not seeing direct coordination with the county or the city of San Diego. We're not seeing even communication about how they might offer support.
Pedro Rios is with American Friends Service Committee. He says elected officials have a responsibility to help migrants who have sacrificed so much to get here.
To then arrive in the U.S. and not have any type of welcoming feeling by county officials or by local officials just is unacceptable.
San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria declined to respond to these criticisms. Back in San Isidro, one of the volunteers, Catalina, has a welcome speech prepared in Spanish.
No hay Wi-Fi, no hay baños públicos, no hay donde cargar los celulares.
She doesn't sugarcoat it. She says there's nothing for the migrants here. No bathrooms, no shelter, nowhere to charge their phones. Their best bet, she tells them, is to go to the airport. Taxis cost $75.
La manera más directa es con los taxistas que están aquí en la esquina, cobran $75, pero caben 4 por carro, ¿ok?
Or they can take the trolley. Catalina walks dozens of people to the Iris Avenue trolley stop. She tells them to go to Old Town, where they can take a free shuttle to the airport. And she even gives them maps, where X marks the spot.
Y se van a bajar en esta parada que se llama Old Town. En el mapa es la X, ¿ok?
Caroline Duran takes one of those maps and hops on the trolley.
Dejar el país no es fácil, pero también te traes una mochila pequeña llena de sueños y de esperanza.
She says leaving Venezuela was not easy. She's going to the airport and plans to meet up with her brother in Denver. Catalina then walks back to help other migrants. She and other volunteers have been doing this every day for the last 2 months, ever since San Diego County's Migrant Transit Center closed because it ran out of funding. But there are signs of hope. San Diego County received $19 million from the federal government to help this migrant population. Kate Clark is with Jewish Family Service. She says it's a big increase from last year.
That this federal allocation is really a victory for our region.
Advocates want to see San Diego County working with local service providers to create a lasting migrant welcome program. Clark says organizations like hers have been doing this for years.
I think that this moment, this inflection point is really an opportunity and would really expect that the County of San Diego, convene organizations that have this expertise to help inform our region's plan and next steps so that it really is best positioned for success and a clear path forward.
But so far, elected officials have not reached out. County Supervisor Nora Vargas' office did not respond to a question asking why. A county spokesperson says staff are working very hard to determine the best roadmap going forward, but it's too early to say specifically how that money will be allocated. Gustavo Solis, KPBS News.